Arts Festival in Grahamstown. Now, one of the standout productions, Dear Oliver Tambo, actually builds on this reputation. It is a theatrical music production that tells the story of a young girl obsessed with knowing about Oliver Tambo and using his charisma to effect change in her community. It also takes a critical look at South Africa today. Lerato Thipa watched the show and has more.
But who is this Oliver?
Honoring the late Oliver Tambo and many other heroes like Chris Hani, Walter Sisulu and Nelson Mandela through art. This is the story about a girl's obsession with Tambo's life and legacy. She develops a deep conviction to bring about change in her community, but she struggles with the current state the country is in after learning of how people like Tambo fought so hard for freedom.
For the times when I lose hope and direction, sing me the same song that got my people going in the dungeons. Fleeing, pursuing, hoping, believing. Sing me the song that got them over. The song that energized them.
The play questions the current political status quo, challenging young people to take responsibility for creating a better future.
I learned that we shouldn't forget the struggle that people went through in the past to get to so that we can be able to have the opportunities that we have in the life that we have today. Because had it not been for them, the South Africa that we see today wouldn't be like this. It would still remain unchanged. So I learned that we should be forever grateful for that and do as much as we can to better ourselves.
Telling the Tambo story through the eyes of young people is deliberate. The director, Sipho Mnyekeni, wants to awaken them to the huge responsibility at hand.
The challenges facing young people are massive. They lack role models. So we want to say to them, look, there were people like Oliver Tambo who lived, who were great in integrity and in values. Learn from Oliver Tambo and let young people know that they have a future, and the future of the country is in their hands. They must ask the questions. They must demand that the country be run correctly and all those things.
Aspiring young artists say this is an excellent platform for artists who wish to showcase their talent on a broader scale. But they feel the festival needs to grow beyond Grahamstown.
I think that more seminars or festivals like this one that's happening in Grahamstown should be done nationwide. It should not only be something that happens within Grahamstown, but it can be something that happens throughout all other provinces within the nation. Because being here as a young aspiring artist, it's wonderful. It's great to meet all other people who are also passionate about the talents that they have within the arts and to tell.
The calls of artists are being heard. There are plans to provide more development programs for artists beyond the festival.
I also think that this year the Eastern Cape Showcase is particularly strong, and also the festival fuels the Creative Cities project, which is another part of the kind of business of the festival, which runs beyond 11 Days of Amazing all the way throughout the year and presents things like movies in the monument, the Gruffalo, which premiered in Grahamstown last year and is returning home after a national tour. So we're hoping to be able to do more with the Creative Cities project as well. And the festival, it is a project of the festival, so everything that happens at the festival sort of fuels that. So it's one of the projects which gives back to the community.
The Department of Arts and Culture has also put R1 million to support various festivals across the country to promote the growth of arts. Lerato Thipa, SABC News, Grahamstown.